draft him then?
Who do you? How do you know he's not gonna get knocked out? He's fucking 1,000 years old now.
Wait, is this being broadcasted on Facebook?
It's on YouTube,
on
but I'm but yeah, but yeah.
So what is wrong with BJ Penn?
Wait, we don't want to talk about BJ Penn right now because we don't want to talk about that.
Is it too upsetting for you?
It makes me sad. It legitimately makes me sad. Like I'm gonna be really depressed because
who was BJ Penn fighting?
Right,
when it got pulled off the card, and it was like you find something in the Philippines is depressing more than this.
Okay,
who was he fighting?
Okay, wait. Let me just go ahead and finish setting this up,
BJ,
and then you guys can go ahead and chime in and make me sad with this fucking ridiculous ass talk. Dan, it's shared on my page. Go ahead and.
No, I got it.
Oh.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tag me?
You
don't have to.
I don't think I did. Anyway, okay. We're okay. We're in. Okay. Let's just get this out of the way because Mike is over here being a just fucking terrible person and trying to get me to. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is this?
I just brought up a discussion point, and then you think I'm like
you know I know what you're doing. Like we're over here. I'm talking about not wanting to talk about BJ Penn fighting Ryan Hall. What's gonna happen? He's not gonna get hurt, but you know damn well what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna tune in expecting BJ Penn to win because people are gonna say, "Oh, he's got a chance. This guy's not a striker. He's just a grappler." And I'm gonna get really pumped. I'm gonna wear my stupid BJ Penn shirt, and I'm gonna get my stupid round 5 BJ Penn fucking action figure, and I'm gonna hold my stupid BJ Penn poster up in my other hand, and I'm gonna watch the fights, and I'm gonna see him get either knocked out or submitted in a fucking first round, and I'm gonna cry.
No, he's gonna get ground and pounded. Oh, wait, Ryan Hall, never mind, no ground and pound, but he's gonna get fucked up.
Oh my god, not looking forward to it, and it's not even confirmed yet.
Hold up, I mean, Ruben.
Yes.
BJ Penn's in the fight game. Give me one guy that would make you feel better him fighting.
No one.
This is like wasted calories. We shouldn't be spending any time on BJ Penn. I'm sorry.
First of all,
fucking
watch your mouth. Right, you're talking about the prodigy.
Yeah,
so watch your mouth.
Fuck BJ Penn. I choked.
Oh my god.
Shit.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Dan. Like just straight up. I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh my god, that's blasphemy. You can't be talking about the prodigy like that. Anyway, whatever. We're not fucking talking about this because I'm just gonna get depressed as fuck, and I don't want to get depressed as fuck because it's just gonna make me sad.
But one of the highest level jiu-jitsu guys right now in UFC is coming back after 2 years, and that doesn't excite you at all.
I don't want to watch it.
I'm
torn. Yes, I'm torn. I'm torn. I want to watch Ryan Hall. I do want to watch Ryan Hall. How did we get to this discussion? We're supposed to be talking about UFC 228.
This is an MMA show.
This is an MMA show. Okay.
And once I found out that you have like these deep-seated.
Did you miss the fucking gigantic poster that's autographed with BJ Penn versus GSP in my fucking basement?
It's an MMA show.
He's not fighting Francis Ngannou.
I understand.
He's fighting Ryan Hall. This is a fair matchup.
Over the years, BJ Penn has become more and more a fucking shell of his former self. Okay, it's just fucking terrible. And basically, he fought Francis Ngannou in his last fight against Dennis Seaver. That's what he was fighting the white Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
It was fucking terrible.
This is an MMA show. We talk about MMA fighters, not punching bags. So let's move on.
Oh my god.
The heat.
Let's move on.
I hate you so much, Dan. You don't even understand. Okay, so we're back. Dan is back. Fucking me and Mike have been holding it down over here. I mean, bro, we've been doing this for a long ass time. We don't need no goddamn Dan. What were you doing this past weekend? Nah.
Oh.
What were you doing last week? Why weren't you here?
I was in the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado.
Doing what? Smoking the reefer?
I was getting that Rocky Mountain high.
Irresponsible young man, you. But seriously, what were you doing out there? Partying or?
Just we went on like a hike and ate food. It was a good time.
Did you guys like plan like, okay, we're going to Colorado just to hike? You flew out there, you hiked, and you came back?
We planned on hiking. We did not do any kind of research until we got there the day of. So.
But tell them the story. So this guy goes on a fucking hike, second time ever.
Mm-hmm.
Goes on a difficult hike, ends up being like fucking ridiculous elevation. Had to stop every 2 minutes because he felt like his head was going to explode due to the lack of pressure or pressure.
No, that shit's legitimate. Oh my god, that's no joke.
How would you not do research? You're flying to another state. I mean, I get it if it's like down the street, but you're flying to another state.
Well, I've never been known as the smartest guy. So.
This is Dan's MO. He's not.
People don't trust me for my decision making.
When we went to Chicago for the UFC trip, it was me,
Fly by the seat of your pants.
Ed, who's not here, and then you two.
Rest in peace, Ed.
And like I could tell, like you two have the same kind of like personality types. Where, like me and Ed are like efficient. Like we move from point A to point B quickly.
Mr. fucking driving like this the whole time. Oh, let's get each other killed real quick.
You are worse than the Asian driver.
No. Ed over here just fucking road raging, trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, Ed was
the only thing
pissed.
you guys have in common is because you guys suck at fucking driving.
No,
you suck at picking bets.
Ooh, you guys didn't even cuddle.
Yeah, fuck that. You guys didn't even cuddle.
What I'm talking about is like getting from point A to B, like for like getting out of the car from the hotel to going into the hotel, or getting out of the car to go into like the event. Ruben and Dan are always like lollygagging, going real slow,
having a good time, enjoying the view, the sights, if you will.
But it's not just that. It's just that's what I'm saying. Like the inefficiencies.
Oh my god, this guy.
You know.
Anyway, so Dan went on a hiking trip and did God knows what out there.
He didn't plan.
I assume you had a good time.
Death would have been more merciful.
Oh, other thing he told me, which I thought was really fucking funny. He brings a sleeping bag that's rated for 60 degrees. It gets below 40 degrees while he's out there and fucking freezes his ass off the entire night. Spectacular. Makes me happy to hear those kinds of stories, by the way. Mike, what did you do this weekend?
Had a fantasy football draft.
Ooh, did you get a good guy?
Good guy. I don't know anymore, dude. I don't give a fuck. To be honest.
Cam Newton. Is he a guy still?
I actually picked out of the 500 players.
Oh, that's a guy? You got him?
Out of the 18 I got, you named one of them.
Fuck
and
yeah.
out of the 3 names you know.
Is LT still a guy? The LaDainian Tomlinson?
No.
No, he's gone.
I know. Only because he's a Charger, you know that dude, right?
Yeah, one of my good friends is a Charger fan. Anyway,
what cities are the Chargers in now?
LA.
Okay, well.
Come on, dog. LA Rams. What's up, dog? What's up? Oh shit. Whoa. What?
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. Nice little draft pick. You guys had a little party, get some food and whatnot.
Yeah, I definitely drank an egg. You know how I eat?
Yeah.
Do you drink as much as you eat?
No.
Sucks dick as much as he eats. The what?
Hook me up, bro.
My weekend was uneventful. I honestly don't remember what I did. I'm pretty sure I just. Oh, I know what I did do. So I did this little experiment, right? I didn't tell you guys this. I didn't tell anyone. I tried out Lyft. I did it for a day. It was.
You drove people around?
I drove people on Saturday.
How much money did you make?
$220 on one night.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Wow.
That's what I said. But it was kind of fun because it was weird. Like there was like very young people and then like middle-aged people, black people, white people, Asian people, people from different countries. Like it was literally.
What are you telling me? Different people need to go places.
No,
in
but
cars?
First of all. Fuck you, Mike.
You're like, I can't believe
dude.
people need to go places.
No, but it was literally everybody was fucking different. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
Like, I fucking go to work and 98% of the fucking people are like middle-aged white men.
people, okay.
You know what I'm saying? like, but like driving Uber or
you didn't
Lyft.
know, like when you're looking at the Uber app, like your car is like a little burrito, and they're like, oh, I want to.
Wow, that's a
Super
interesting choice of word.
Fuck. But listen,
That was a bad one. Sorry.
the point is, everybody was fucking different. I had like this. I want to say he was like 70-year-old black guy, but he was talking like he was 20, complaining about the music scene in Cincinnati, saying that you guys were fucking like his exact words, retarded and don't know shit about music, and all you guys listen to is Drake, which I thought was really fucking funny. Wouldn't stop.
Nobody fucking.
Then I got
this
this
Drake.
super racist fucking older white male that sat in the front, even though there was plenty of space in the back. But sat in the front and I don't know if it was trying to make me uncomfortable the entire time.
I thought that was like the differentiating point. Lift, you sit in the front, or
I don't know. You sit wherever the fuck you want. The car's open.
Uber, they always started sitting in the back.
I think Lyft is cheaper. You don't have to.
I
sit in the back.
think it's cheaper because
Yeah,
I heard
Lyft
people
I
say
think
that.
Lyft is the one that started where you could sit in the front.
Yeah, but no, they did. The guy sat in the front and he was just like making like he was giving me directions, but I'm like, oh no, man, I got a map. No, you got to turn right here. Get in the left lane. No, fuck. And he would like say shit under his breath, and I couldn't really make it out, but I'm pretty sure there were racial slurs. Like I'm like 98% sure.
Shit.
And this guy was like fucking 6'3", 300 pounds. So I'm like, fuck, man. Like I don't want to get in an argument or a fight with a big ass guy like this. This would not be fun. Like it doesn't matter if you know what you did to your dad. Like 300 pounds, 6'3", not fucking fun.
You had to climb over your shifter to get to his legs.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I actually took Ivory's car. I would not take my car. No thanks. I'm not gonna take the Subaru. Anyway, it was a good time. Very interesting. May or may not do it again. I don't know.
Dude,
but it was
that's a lot of money for one night.
It was. It was. I was pretty fucking impressed. But I was out till like 3 in the morning. I went out like at 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. That's actually kind of a lot, right?
That's a lot.
That's some black belt money right there.
So the question is like, how many people did you tell about the open mat Sunday?
Two people actually. 2 people saw the stickers in the car and they came and talked to me about that. Once they got in, like, so you're a wrestler or something? You got grappling on your car?
Is that what they do?
See, it was like this lady that was like fucking super Kentucky, like just deep South Kentucky. And she was like, I don't know what she was doing in Cincinnati, but she was like, so you wrestle or something, huh? Fucking ridiculous. But I told her about it. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell all my friends about it. So I don't know.
Oh, Ruben, question.
Yes, question.
Did you tell your neighbor yet?
I did.
Yes.
Well, kind of. He hasn't been home. So I went to his house on Saturday. I went to his house on
Needs a backstory.
Monday, too. So my neighbor who lives 2 streets over. Has 2 gigantic jiu-jitsu stickers. I'm going to say they're probably like this big or so. They're this big on the back of his car. 2 of them. But it's like Knoxville, Tennessee. So I went to his house one day to go see if it was there. I took a poll online. I asked people, hey, what do you guys think I should go or not go? Everyone says go do it. So I go, and he's not there. And I fucking knocked in his house, went to his front door, everything, nothing. I came back 2 days later, on Monday in the morning, nothing, not there. I tried 2 times, and I left a sticker there and a note. So we'll see if he comes in. Anyway, enough about me. Enough about my weekend. Let's talk about some fucking fights, guys. Talk about some fights. This card that's coming up, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like low profile, pretty fucking good. Dan's over here being a little hater about it, but I think it's a pretty solid card.
It's a pay-per-view. This won't even be good.
Dude,
It'd be decent for a Fox card, maybe.
for a Fox card.
Dude, the main event's good. What?
See, Dan doesn't like. He didn't like the last fight night, which was stellar.
Okay, the fight night, I'll admit, after I relooked at it, it was pretty decent.
Oh, dude.
But as a fight night, it was decent.
Well, this is the problem though. Is you're comparing it to 229 and 230, which are coming up, which are the end of the year cards, which are the best.
Yeah.
If you looked at this card compared to like a regular pay-per-view card, I'd say it's about the same.
Dude, this is pretty solid, man.
Yeah,
If you go through the names, or you got Tyron Woodley, Darren Till, Hype Train.
Okay.
You got Valentina Shevchenko, Zabit, Magomed Sharapov.
The problem is there's a lot of girl fights. I'm not gonna lie.
He's fighting a dude that's 9-4.
Why you hating, bro? All right, let's fucking get to the card. All right,
Okay,
we're gonna get to the card. Let's
Okay.
get to the goddamn card, and we'll see how it turns out. So going up the card, we'll start from the bottom all the way to the top. We'll skip here and there. The first fight that kind of makes it on my radar.
Yeah.
What you got?
The Fight Pass prelims main event.
We got Diego, the Nightmare, the Dream,
Jim Miller. Isn't
the
he the
line.
first card?
No, dude. Well, he's underneath that.
I'm looking at the
Jim Miller out versus
Miller
Alex
versus
White. Okay, we'll start
looking-
Jim
I'm
Miller,
looking at-
Alex White. Not a bad
Yeah,
card.
that's the first one that stands out to me. Jim Miller, Alex White.
Not a bad fight. Not a bad
See,
fight.
Jim Miller, like, You felt bad about BJ him fighting, but like Jim Miller, like he still loses a lot and he's got a lot of losses.
No, but he wins. He alternate. Oh no, he's in a 4-fight losing streak.
Yeah.
Holy
But he's
shit.
not like obviously Dan Hooker crushed him last fight.
Yeah.
And that
KO
looked bad,
knee,
but
standing knee.
I still think he looks good in his fights. I don't see anything.
I'd still say he's a good fan favorite. I mean, he puts on good shows.
He's like the hillbilly Joe Lozon.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
The hillbilly Joe Lozon. He's a good fighter. He's really good. He's got decent, okay striking. I'm not gonna say good striking. He's got okay striking because he looks stiff, but his wrestling's good. His jiu-jitsu's fucking good.
Hell of a beard.
He's got a good beard, and he can scrap. Like he throws down. He does not give two fucks. He leaves that all on the line, so which makes for very entertaining fights. He is on a 4-fight losing streak, but the people he's lost to, I mean, pretty decent names like Dustin Poirier, Anthony Pettis. Francisco Trinaldo is a bad motherfucker.
Those are all top 15 fighters.
And Dan Hooker.
Top 15.
Before that, he's got a win over Gomi, Joe Lozon, Thiago Alves.
I mean, those aren't. I mean, Gomi, yeah, but
Gomi's a legend, but Gomi's been losing a lot.
Lozon, I mean, that's a good win, and then Thiago Alves.
Bet Gomi would knock BJ Penn out. Anyways,
that's a good fight.
Well, first of all, BJ Penn already beat Gomi in fucking Hawaii.
Actually, realistically speaking, BJ Penn would choke Gomi the fuck out.
He did choke him the first time, all right? And it would happen again.
He would do it again, that's true.
But I would also be torn in that match because I also really like Gomi. Anyway, Alex White coming in. He's alternating wins and losses. Since making it into the UFC, he's won 1, lost 2, won 1, beat Artem Lobov, the potential GOAT Artem Lobov. Loses Tony Martin.
That sends you right to the top right there.
It does.
Best BJJ in MMA.
Knockout power. That reach is incredible. Beats Mitch Clark and then loses to the James Krause. Not terrible losses. I mean, like, those are pretty solid names. But again, alternating wins and losses. Going into the fight, I want to say Alex White has like more of a momentum and his name is carries a little bit more weight.
Than Jim Miller?
I'm going off of like the record, the trajectory of the career right now because Miller's coming off of 4 losses straight. I feel like this is a tough one to call. Yeah, definitely a tough one.
Alex White is one of those win one lose one type of dudes.
Odds are pretty even. You're looking at about 130 minus 135 to plus 133. Looks what it looks like. Yep. 145 minus 145 for Alex White coming at the favorite, and then Jim Miller plus 133. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I mean, I'd probably give it to Alex White. I don't think I'd if I had $20, I didn't give a fuck about it. I'd just throw it in there for Jim Miller just because he's Jim Miller and he's fun to watch. But I don't expect him to win. You know. Yeah. What you got, Dan, Mr. Gambler?
According to my isosceles, I would say.
I mean, trapezoid.
The 4 fights Jim fought were tough.
Really tough.
Relatively speaking, Alex White is a easy fight compared to those 4. So I'm going to lean towards Jim Miller.
This is true. One. He does win the fights against guys like Alex White.
Yeah. Now, you want to bet on that fight, Dan?
Ooh.
I may or may not, depending on the odds.
Well, we have them already pulled up. Your best odds for Jim Miller
it's a
plus
straight bet,
133.
man. And between you two guys, it's a straight bet. There's no such thing as odds. Come on, man. Put some money down. Come on. I want to see you guys gamble your lives away in front of me.
Okay.
I'll put money on Woodley. Anybody want to take Till?
Ooh, I got money on Till. Fuck yeah. Okay, we'll get to that. I'll fucking give you a breakdown. I'll change your mind.
I'm sure Till will come in at a 193 or something like that. And
maybe
just like
second day. So we're all in agreement. Alex White has got this W. Yeah.
No, I just said Jim Miller.
Hey, your opinion does not matter in this fight. Moving on up in the card, we got another white guy, Craig White, going against Diego Sanchez. Is he the Nightmare? Is he Lionheart? Is he the Dream? Dude, do we figure out what nickname he's got going on right now?
He's the Jackson Wink bodyguard.
Yeah, right. The fucking stand-up guy for Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, what is his nickname? Has he changed it again? Or are we still looking at the Nightmare? El Corazón de León. What? They have that listed on there on Wikipedia. Look at the picture he's got on Wikipedia too.
That's like from the Ultimate Fighter house right there.
Before that, I want to say,
Yeah.
just looking super young. Signed some kind of contract. Anyway, super depressed about Diego Sanchez fighting. I mean, listen. He's fun to watch. He's put up a lot of good fights. Very entertaining. But he needs to stop. Like, it hurts to hear him talk.
Well, yeah, it's like when people talk about
Punch drunk, slurring
when
words.
they talk about like Justin Gaethje, it's like we've seen this. I mean, obviously not the leg kicks, but Diego Sanchez is like a Justin. I mean, obviously there's differences in style, but a guy who like takes a punch to give a punch and just goes in there, like we've seen this.
I didn't even really think about that ever, to be honest, until right now. But that's actually very accurate. He's like a newer and improved version of Diego Sanchez. He's got that knockout power.
Well, like Diego can take anybody down, and he's got good wrestling, he's got good jiu-jitsu, but he doesn't use it. Whereas like,
dude, if you watch
Gaethje does the same shit.
If you watch his old fights, Diego was like a machine. He'd put you in the fence, grind you the fuck out, ground and pound, relentless ground and pound. And I don't know when this happened, but he became like in love with striking and would just go out there and just brawl.
I think it was after the Clay Guida fight.
I was just thinking
where he kept doing those uppercuts,
just,
and he got fight of the night, which was extremely warranted. I think that's when he fell in love.
And I think that's when fighting nights were a lot more money too. I think they were like, I want to say it was like $100 grand. Was it?
I thought it was 50 the whole time. But...
No, it went up. I mean, it went down. I think. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know about that.
Thank you,
I'm
Reebok.
pretty sure it went down. Thank you. Reebok had nothing to do with it. But yeah, he's fighting a guy over here, a UK fighter by the name of Craig White, excuse me. He came in on short notice. His last fight, I want to say, in the UFC. Is that right?
Yep.
He did, right? I don't know much about the guy. I know he fought in Cage Rage, and there was a little bit of hype behind him, but I think he came into the UFC a little bit too early. This could be a situation to where they're trying to give Diego a gimme, but it's hard to give him any gimmies because I feel like anytime he gets touched, he falls down.
And he's pretty damn old now, 36.
Yeah, but it's not even just old. The mileage, man.
Yeah, for sure. He's taken so many punches. You know he's gonna get cut, as in like his face is gonna get.
Oh,
cut
for
up.
sure. He gets breathed on the wrong way. He's gonna fucking start bleeding. Yeah. It's gonna be rough. I mean, I want to see Diego win. But I also don't want to see him win because I want him to not want to keep fighting.
Yeah,
it's rough though because like I mean like what else is he gonna do? Like he's one of those guys where I don't think he's got like
speaker.
Open up a taco stand, man.
He could also be a motivational speaker. I could actually see that.
The Diego School of yes.
Oh, taco! What a racist.
What? I love tacos.
Fuck, man.
Damn.
We're not just good at making tacos, you know that. We're also good at manual labor,
Lawn care,
and fucking
making babies,
landscaping,
taking punches.
We're also good at fighting. We're good at fighting. And I think that's pretty much it.
I'm glad you didn't say grappling.
No, they're the few and far between, like myself and a couple other Mexicans. But the country of Mexico is not known for grappling. We're not the best wrestlers. We're good luchadors, but not the best.
You have good boxing, good cardio.
Boxing for sure, 100%.
The mountain, Dan found out about the mountains in Colorado. He couldn't handle it.
You guys make good beer.
Couldn't handle it.
We do make good beer. We know our alcohol. That is for sure. Mexicans are the Irish of North America.
Yes.
This is true. Ask Conor McGregor. He made a post about it. On social media. Moving on. Wait, who do you guys have?
The guy that's not Diego Sanchez.
The guy that's fuck.
Craig White.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna go with Diego just because I've seen him fight a lot, and the one fight I saw of Craig White, he got crushed. I want to say he got finished in the first round. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go off of that alone, and I'm gonna pick Diego.
Here's why Diego's gonna win. Last two fights was Matt Brown and Iaquinta, and he got knocked out.
Yep.
Craig White has 5 KOs and 9 submissions.
Ooh.
He's not gonna sub Diego.
What continent were those submissions on? I'm sorry.
Europe.
Okay, thank you. So cut that in half.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna sub.
Like, he's a
Diego.
submission specialist from Europe.
From
Right.
Europe.
From Europe.
So I'm going with Diego on this one. I'm going for the brown power.
Brown Pride.
Yes.
Brown Pride. I mean, it could be entertaining, but like I said, I mean, I just hope Diego doesn't take too much damage. I want to see him just stop.
Obviously, Mike is gonna pick white, but that's
Of
fine.
course he is. The name is White. Of course he's
Yeah,
gonna
of
pick that.
course.
Now moving up on the card, that's the main fight on the Fight Pass prelims. Moving up on the card, we've got Jimmy Rivera. This is the first thing that really stands out to me in the first fight. It's actually gonna be a really good one.
Yeah,
Jimmy Rivera
that-
versus John Dodson.
That's a fucking
That's a good
travesty. That's not on the main card. I'm sorry.
right. Right.
I'm sorry.
No, I
Like,
agree. That's
The main card. Listen, it's gonna be entertaining. Don't get me wrong.
But when
But those are two really big
who,
fucking
who
names.
did they pull off the main card because they filled in Nico Price?
Carlos Esparza and Tatiana Suarez. Right, they pulled them off. They put them on the top
No,
of the
but
card.
there was a fight that was knocked off this card. Then they moved up Carlos Esparza.
I have no idea. I have
What
no
was
idea.
it?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Was it-
I will say this though: Jimmy Rivera versus John Dodson should at least be the main fight on the Fox card prelim. Like that, it should be. I mean, it's first off, Jimmy Rivera can fucking throw down. He's got knockout power. He's been in a bunch of entertaining fucking fights.
got them leg kicks.
He's got leg kicks, dude. He's built like a fucking dwarf. Like, you ever see like Lord of the Rings dwarfs? Like,
Dude's 5'4".
he's fucking jacked. He looks like he belongs in the Lord of the Rings, and he's gonna be wielding some kind of gigantic battle axe while riding some kind of fucking large dog. Like, that's what he fucking looks like. And he's got John Dodson, the fucking happiest MMA fighter ever, like second only to the Happy Warrior, Roxanne Modafferi. It's gonna be a good fucking fight. And John Dodson's good.
It's a fair assessment.
This is what I'm telling Dan to bet on this fight because at the moment the odds are.
Pretty close. Minus 137.
I would still take
37 for Jimmy Rivera.
I'm
I'd take
definitely
Dodson.
leaning towards Rivera.
Dodson, 20 plus 201. It's close, man. And it's a tough one to pick. Dodson's fast as fuck. And he's got knockout power that he carries over to the 135-pound division. Jimmy Rivera just got slapped nasty against Marlon Moraes. But Jimmy Rivera's got a good resume, man. He's beat a lot of good guys.
5-fight win streak
Yeah.
in the UFC prior to that.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that I think it's probably one of the closer fights in the entire card. But it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be real good. Time implications, I don't know about that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not sure about that.
Moraes is in front of them.
Yeah, so there's a couple people in front of them, but this could kind of like put them in the like losers of the title shot and whatnot.
Well,
and then they get
I
to
mean,
slip in.
there's at this point there's so many
So
steps because like okay, you have to
Cody.
be in the title contention,
So
and
there's-
then you gotta contend with is Dominic Cruz coming back, and then you gotta contend with
So teach
it is Henry Cejudo coming up from 125. Like
I'm not even gonna entertain that. Cejudo's got to fucking. I mean, I would love to see the fight, but let's be realistic. Like he's got some other
no,
fights
I
at
agree.
125.
I'm just saying what
Like realistically, we've got TJ at the top with the belt.
Yes.
Cody's not gonna fight for the belt
No.
anytime soon, so you can take him out of there, right? You've got Dominic Cruz
Moraes.
and then Moraes,
and we know Dominic Cruz is not gonna fight in
and that's it.
in a title eliminator fight. So
I think Moraes takes the shot at the belt, which would be, I would think that would be a very fun fight to watch. And then the winner of this fight fights Cruz. That would
I mean,
be
that
ideal.
makes-
I mean I agree with that.
that
But
makes the
Cruz
most
is not going to
sense.
do that. Cruz is going to only find a title shot.
Question: does he have? I mean, like being who he is and what he did for the division, WC and UFC combined, does he have that kind of right? Like, should he be able to do that kind of shit?
If this was
Call it shot.
the 125 division, if this was the light or the heavyweight division, yeah. But like right now, this the bantamweight division stacked. It really is. So kind of hard to say that.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Well, it's
gonna be
more
interesting.
It's stacked, like the top heavy stacked. Where like below this, there's not as many good fighters as in like lightweight or something.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good fucking fighters. I mean, like just looking at this card alone, you
But
got
like I'm
another
talking
fight.
about lightweight, like the fighters 25 to 30 are fucking
Oh,
amazing.
dude, fucking lightweight. You get to the
Yeah.
top 50 fighters are
Yeah.
killers. But 35 isn't bad. If you look at 35, I mean, you got Aljamain Sterling, who's on the card, ranked lower than these guys, and he's up higher on the
Who are we
card.
talking about? Wasn't ranked at 135. Fought last week.
Ronnie Yaya.
Ronnie Yaya.
He just got ranked number 15.
Okay.
Finally, some respect.
And he's looking for a title shot too. So you got to step over Yaya before you get to Cody too.
Who do you have? Like,
well, wait. Let's just remember, as Ruben said last week, this is the year of the Yaya.
2019 year of the Yaya.
Okay.
He's going to have the belt. Year of the Yaya.
Dan, being the year of the Yaya, what animal does that represent? Like in the Asian calendar?
Super fucking racist again. Hey, but let me.
It's a gazelle.
For real though, do you know you're like Chinese zodiac?
Yeah, of course.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right. You're the gazelle. That's your year, man.
Oh.
That's your year.
Mm-hmm.
Big shit happening next year for Mike Bellman. Who you got? Jimmy Rivera or the magician John Dodson? Dodson.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
I got Rivera.
I'm gonna go with Rivera too. I'm gonna go on that side.
Of course you will.
He's just too buff. He's just way too buff. By the way, have you guys seen John Dodson's hair recently? It's fucking glorious. It is.
I need to see John Dodson's
So,
hair.
if you get a chance, go ahead and look up Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out, and he looks exactly like that.
Wait, you made me watch Blood In, Blood Out. So
He looks like Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out, and he looks exactly like.
Can you Google that and I'll just look at your screen?
Absolutely, Popeye.
Are you gonna show the people?
And Blood Out. I can't because then it'll mess up the stream. But if you get a chance, he looks exactly like this. It's fucking spectacular. His hair is almost identical, and the complexion is very close as well.
I don't see any pictures of his hair.
Oh, you got to watch Anatomy of the Fighter. This show that's going on and recording all of the Albuquerque stuff going on. But he looks exactly like that. It's spectacular. I love it.
Damn, Ruben, that's fucking racist.
Hey, man. Popeye is fucking Cuban, first and foremost. So it's not racist. Black guy. And Dodson's like...
That's even more racist.
Dodson's like black and Korean. So I'm like not racist at all. I'm hating everyone equally. Anyway, going off of the hair, reversing my decision, I'm going to go with Mike over here and go with John Dodson, just on the hair alone. If he comes out with that hair. Moving up on the card. We've got basically the same fighter fighting against each other. That a good way of putting it? But one's better and bigger. Possibly better, but definitely bigger.
Yeah. That's a good...
Tatiana Suarez versus Carlos Parza, the Cookie Monster. Does Tatiana Suarez have a nickname?
Not as good as a Cookie Monster, I'll tell you that.
Cookie Monster's a fucking solid nickname. Like it's cute, but it's like she's like a monster, you know. So it's pretty solid. I'll definitely give it like an A+.
So what nationality is Carla?
Mexican, 100%.
I was gonna say she reminds me of like an Asian because like she's super small for the division.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
Asians are always like super small for the division.
I think she's 100% Mexican.
I mean, think of like Michelle Watterson.
She looks like my tia, like the one that sits in the corner and like scolds everyone for fucking picking at the food that's at the buffet table.
Yeah.
Like she looks like that aunt.
What about Stun Gun? He's a big dude.
He is like the biggest of all Korea.
It's the Koreans. Yeah, you gotta put the Koreans to one side.
I mean, you said Asians.
Yeah, I'm separating Koreans from Asians now.
Wait, question: which ones are the biggest Asians? You should know this, right? Because you're Asian.
Come on,
probably
it's Korean.
Probably
like,
Korean.
It's gotta be Korean.
Definitely not Viets. I think the average male height for Viets is literally like 5'4".
Wow.
Like, I looked it up once.
Wow.
It made me feel
What about
really good.
Chinese people, aka Taiwanese people?
Let's move on.
Carlos Parza, Tatiana Suarez. The reason why I say like they're the same fighter, Carlos Parza, a wrestler that can do other stuff, but primarily a wrestler, ground and pound, some jiu-jitsu.
Well, I would have before Chicago, the event we went to. I would have stopped you right there and said, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh.
I used to think she could only wrestle and lay on top of bitches, but
no, she's got skills.
She put some hands on Carlos Esparza.
On Claudia Gadella is what you mean.
Carlos Esparza put hands on Claudia Gadella.
Yes,
Yeah, there we go.
Dude, I want to say she's drastically improved since she made her first appearance in the Octagon. Like it's clearly night and day.
Well, like her first real appearance in the Octagon was like her getting lit up by Joanna.
Chick. It was bad.
Everybody knows that highlight where she's just in the corner, just getting like barrage little machine gun punches.
Chuck Liddell style.
You're not gonna talk about any of their backsides?
Their butts?
Yeah.
Neither one of them are.
To be honest, like
I know, but Ruben has to. It's like a tradition.
Well,
you have to piss Ivory
I'm
off.
gonna save that for Valentina Shevchenko chalk.
There we go. Okay, my bad.
In case you guys didn't know, low pro. She's kind of a hottie. Like,
dude, I like Carolina.
Carolina Kovacevic? Are you kidding me, bro? With the hands behind the back wink. Oh my god.
But we've had this. I forget who I had this conversation with. I think it's Dan. Where she's got this weird Polish look where you catch her on the wrong angle
and she looks horrendous.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree.
But she does like
that little wink is so cute. It's like so adorable.
She makes up for it with all the mannerisms, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
But honestly, like I never really looked at Tatiana Suarez or Carlos Barza like in that way. Gun to your head, you had to pick one.
Oh, that's easy.
Not fights.
I'd pick it before the gun was put to my head. Suarez. The bigger version of Esparza.
No. I'm not talking about winning the fight. I'm talking about like overall looks, bro. That's rough. That's a tough pick. I think the odds are like even on that one. Suarez is big. She's a big girl.
Yeah, she's a little bit larger.
A lot larger. She's probably like as big as me, if not bigger. She's fucking gigantic. She looks huge. I could be exaggerating, but still. Anyway, I go Cookie Monster. She's small. Anyway, fight. You're going with Esparza or Suarez?
Suarez.
Why?
Bigger version of Esparza.
But we've only seen her wrestle. That's it. We have not seen anything else.
She grabs bitches and throws them down, and that's all she needs to do.
But that's Carla's strong suit.
You're
not worried about that?
No, I was telling you this.
I mean, like, I see what you're saying, but you're not worried about that at all?
No, like, I was telling you this when the show was going on. I was saying Tatiana Suarez is like the Juliana Pena.
Of 125 or 115,
well, yeah, I mean, Juliana Pena would just grab bitches and just like...
no, fuck you. You're going down now.
Yeah.
That's a tough fight to call. Oh my god.
It's gonna be tough.
Like Suarez is like undefeated, but she's only had 3 fights in the UFC. But then like Cookie Monster has like proved herself so many times, but she's also had losses.
And she's had a really big win with Claudia Gadelha just recently.
I was gonna say like. I said the same shit.
She lost to Claudia.
She lost that one?
She didn't win that? Split decision though.
Oh yeah, there was a controversy. Everyone was saying, no, did she win that? No, she did lose. I remember because fucking Claudia Gadelha was apologizing to everyone. Yeah, man. See, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Tough one.
Whatever.
Oh, not tough for fucking Mike.
Who did you pick, Mike?
Suarez. You went with Suarez.
Yeah, of course.
That's a coin flip, I think. I don't know, man. Like, I want to agree with you because what you're saying makes sense. But dude, the experience and being through those wars is like it's on the Spartan side.
Okay.
Moving on up the card.
See, when you actually do watch The Ultimate Fighter, you get a little insight on these fighters.
When you watch a show that nobody watches.
Speaking of, straight hating.
Speaking of, I did watch that show, the new one. I saw that first episode. That big guy, the guy with the fucking eyes that are going this way. Oh my god, vicious knockout and enormous.
Was it the knee?
Knee and then a couple punches afterwards, dude, but it was bad. Like he's big.
He can be somebody. Like.
Yeah, no, he's got potential, man. And then he knits.
I was gonna say he knits. No, shut the fuck up. He crochets. My mom probably listens to the podcast.
Isn't knitting and crocheting the same thing? Legitimate question.
Rude.
It's not. I don't know. No, so what is knitting?
A little bit different.
What is knitting?
Same type of deal, but I think crocheting. Oh god.
It's so different, Ruben, but I don't know what it has.
Okay. What did 50 Cent's grandma say when what did 50 Cent say when his grandma gave him a sweater? G Unit. Okay, let's move on. Sorry.
The joke would have been really good, like when G Unit was a thing back in fucking 2005.
Hey, G Unit is eternal. How dare you?
All right, moving up on the card, Nico Price versus Razak Al Hassan. Al Hassan, is that how we say it? Razak. I like his first name, or his middle name actually. Razak. I can't even say his. It's Al Hassan. Abdul Rak.
Yeah.
There's too many words. There's just too many syllables going on. Listen, I don't give a fuck who wins this fight. It's gonna be entertaining. Nico Price looks like I fucking don't like him.
Dude, he looks like a straight up child molester.
He looks like a guy that I would not enjoy speaking to at all. But he can fucking fight. He can fight his fucking ugly goatee off. And then Razak Al Hassan
Knocks motherfuckers out.
puts people to sleep.
Yeah.
Just like puts them to sleep. Sleep.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a barn burner. That's gonna be fucking really good. This one and one other fight for me are potential fight of the nights. Like this has got it written all over it. And honestly, like I said, I don't really give a fuck who wins. Nico Price, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. It's gonna be fun. Mm-hmm. What do you got on this one?
Well, obviously Nico Price is taking a short notice. I mean, it's not short notice in fact. Like he's not filling, but yeah,
dude, his last fight too.
That's what I'm saying. His last fight was not too long ago,
and amazing.
He had the amazing fight, so they fill him in. Because, like, oh, this dude's on a hot streak, had a highlight reel knockout. Might be, in my opinion, the best knockout of the year.
It's pretty fucking high up there.
So, they put him on the card with this Abdul Razak guy.
Abdul Razak Al Hassan.
And if people don't remember or haven't seen him fight, like, this is going to be tough for Nico. Like, this is, like, Al Hassan. That's the one part of his name I can say easily. Al Hassan. Abdul. I can say Abdul.
But I like Razak. Razak sounds so cool. Razak. He puts people to bed.
Well, there's
it's nothing but haymakers and judo throws because he's like a judo guy. Like he's
his nickname is Judo Thunder.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's a fucking sweet ass nickname. He's like a judo guy, but he's got like nothing but power hooks, and he's got like if you look at his record. TKO.
9 TKOs. That's it. No decisions, no submissions.
He fought the Sabah Hamasi guy his last fight.
Those were fucking barn burners.
He knocked him out, and then people thought it was a
fluke.
A fluke.
Early stoppage.
Early stoppage. The next fight, he knocks him out even quicker.
Yeah. Puts him out too. It wasn't a TKO. It was a knockout. Dude, it's gonna be entertaining. Nico Price, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's lost 1 out of those 6 fights.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
These fights are too hard to pick.
But look at how good they are. This is what I'm saying. Like you were talking shit about the card.
This one's
Tell me that's not
pretty
gonna be
decent.
entertaining. That's gonna be a good fight.
This one's gonna be a barn burner,
dude.
But it's not well-known names still though. They're not that.
Nico Price is building it, man. Like that's the thing. Like it's hard. Not everyone could be fucking Conor McGregor.
He's building it one trailer park at a time.
Yeah. Vicente Luque is his only loss.
Vicente Luque is under fucking rated. I'll tell you that.
And exactly.
If you actually have seen The Ultimate Fighter, Ruben, you know this shit.
Why do you keep saying that? Like, if you actually watch The Ultimate Fighter, I'm like,
what kind of voice is that? Like a white person voice?
I don't even know.
That's this white person.
What is
voice.
that?
That's I'm making fun of my voice. Like, if you actually watch The Ultimate Fighter. I don't even know where I got that from. It's like from some random ass TV show. Anyway,
it does annoy me. I'll give you that.
Mike, I think you have a nice voice. You have a very nice.
Who do you have? Razak Al Hassan or Nico Price?
I'll take Razak.
Judo Thunder. We're gonna call him Judo Thunder.
I got Judo Thunder as well.
Man, I'm gonna go with fucking ugly ass goatee, Nico Price. I got it, man. He's gonna win it by something stupid too. It's gonna be an up kick, knockout cold. Like up kick.
So I was gonna say he's got to be scrappy because I think Nico's a good fighter, but like Al Hassan is a fucking firework. He's hard to hold on to. He's gonna come at you like Tyron Woodley. Like
he's the African.
If you can wear him down,
he's the African Hector Lombard.
Yeah, if you can wear him down, like I could see Nico pulling out a decision kind of grindy victory and then up kicking him in the face at the end and winning.
Flying omoplata.
No. Calling it right now. Andre Arlovsky versus Travis Brown style back fist. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I'm calling that one back fist. He's gonna throw a right cross and then just come back. Just fucking backhand him. That's gonna be probably one of the best fights of the night. I'm calling it right now, guys. It's gonna be super entertaining. Moving up on the card, this is my second pick for potential fight of the night. Jessica Andrade versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Man, listen, I'm very critical of women's MMA when it comes to anything below like the top 10. I always say this, like it's just too early for everyone to be that good. But dude, these two are at the top of the division, and they both can fucking fight. Like Karolina Kowalkiewicz, a technical striker, right?
Yep.
Maintains distance very well, understands how to throw punches, cut angles. She understands how to cut off the cage, and she bites down on the mouthpiece when she needs to. Jessica Andrade, I like to call her the mini Vanderlei.
I think everybody likes to call her.
That's not a compliment,
dude. Well,
Ruben kind of thinks she's cute, doesn't he?
I don't think she's not attractive. She's not ugly.
Ruben likes to use this. She's got a good face structure.
She does have very good facial structure. Listen, she's jacked as fuck and probably way buffer than me, but she's got a nice bone structure. You can't take away that from her. She's got nice eyebrows too. Eyebrows are big for me. They really are. I don't know why, but they just are.
Shoulders not being boulders is big for me.
Dude, she's got fucking enormous shoulders. She's so jacked. But this is gonna be a good fight. Like it comes down to, can Karolina Kowalkiewicz play the same game that Ciampa did against Jessica Andrade?
I think Jessica's just too strong and tough for her, unfortunately. I want to see Carolina win.
Or
but I think Jessica's got this
or
one.
Is mini Vanderlei better now than she was versus Champ?
Oh, I think so. I think she kind of found the mix.
I think Andrade could beat
Rose?
JJ right now.
Maybe. I want this fight to play out. I'm interested in how this fight will play out
because Rose too. Andrade could beat her too. Like that last performance against Claudia Gadelha, plus the performance against
everyone.
Yeah, everyone besides
literally.
JJ. Yeah,
dude. I'm excited for this fight. It's gonna be fun, but there's legit title implications of this one.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Carolina or Jessica Andrade could have a title bid after this fucking fight. 100%. 100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And I do think there is like a vast improvement in Jessica Andrade too. Her striking, it's never gonna get like super technical. She's gonna be that brawler type, but she's learning to mix the takedowns in, and she's got like high amplitude takedowns where she picks bitches up over her fucking head and drops them on their fucking face. Yeah. Like I'm 99% sure we're gonna see a Rampage style slam on Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Like that's just the way it's gonna be. I'm 100% okay with that. But that's gonna make me sad because I really like Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She's just wouldn't like
so cute.
Fucking grab her by the cheeks and like
so cute.
So adorable. No? Come on.
I agree.
Come on, Mike.
I agree.
Who you got?
I think Mini Vanderlei is gonna roll her way to a title shot.
Stoppage?
I think
decision?
I think Kowalkiewicz is too smart, too crafty to get stopped. But it's gonna get close. It's gonna be close.
I got Andrade too. What you got over there?
I got Andrade.
I mean, our hearts are with you, Carolina.
Agreed.
Our hearts are with you.
Agreed.
But we just.
But I'm telling anybody who wants to have fun, Dan openly doesn't like to have fun.
Just fucking hates
put like
fun.
$50 on Montano.
I got that black belt money. Look at Ruben.
And $50 on Montano and Kowalkiewicz.
Do you remember last time what happened when I listened to you to put money on the fight? Do you remember?
She's plus 358.
That's what I said.
Wait, who is?
Karolina Kowalkiewicz is a plus 358. So
if you put in 50, you get 300 back.
Oh. Again, do you remember last time I listened to you?
You put in 50 on Montano.
Hey, the last pay-per-view, I fucking called a couple of those fights, and I was telling you the underdogs have a good chance of winning. The only one that I did not call, or that I said that I wanted to pick, but I ended up fucking failing miserably, Jake Ellenberger. But the rest of them, dude, a lot of the underdogs played out. Damn, that's crazy. Plus 358. That is definitely worth $20. That is definitely worth $20. I'll put some of that lift money in there. Nico Montano versus Valentina Shevchenko. Do you think Shevchenko? Actually, we skipped one. How can I miss this one?
Versus Zabit.
Bro.
Zabit.
Man.
Put some fucking respect on.
Put some name on his
How
fucking...
bad are the
fucking
odds
Magomed
for
share
that
balls.
one? Jesus.
The odds are pretty bad. The odds.
What,
That's
plus
not a
900?
stay away, Dan. That's
Minus 1,100.
Put your mortgage on Zabit.
Yeah, man. There's just a lot of hype coming in behind him, man.
This is a freaking sacrifice. Oh my god.
Question.
To the Dagestani
Do you
gods.
think... To the Dagestani gods. I'm sure it's taking the shape of some kind of goat. A goat bear. Question. Do you think... I mean, I don't want to say that he's scared. If you go into the cage and fucking fight people for a living, it's very unlikely that you're scared of anything.
Okay.
But do you think that there was some strategy possibly at play with Yair Rodriguez pulling out?
Are you saying he's scared? I mean, it's a bad matchup for him.
I'm just saying.
Ruben might be onto something because
I'm just saying because like he didn't
he
take the
almost
fight,
lost his career in the UFC due to
not winning this fight, and then
his Magomed Sharapovich phobia.
Magomedovia.
Magomed
phobia. But yeah, man, like he didn't want the fight initially. There was a lot of issues. They cut him. They brought him back. He signs his fight, gets hurt right away. Like, kind of fishy, you know. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just him trying to like build up some hype behind it, right? So there's more of a want to see that fight. If Zabit knocks this guy out, Brandon Davis out, puts a show on, like there's gonna be a lot of want for Zabit, and a matchup that lines up perfectly with that is Yair Rodriguez.
Yes.
Like that was like before that fight got changed. That was probably like my
That's what
favorite
people
fight.
on the motherfucking message boards were talking about. Like, put Zabit versus a year. It happened. A year ran away from the fucking situation.
Yeah. I won't say he ran away, but very interesting how things developed. Now, I mean, like we got to say something about Brandon Davis, right? I mean, he took the fight.
He's cool.
Yeah,
He's
move
cool,
on.
right?
But nobody makes fucking Brandon Davis highlight
it's
training montage videos.
decisions all nonstop with this
Yeah.
guy, and he's 1-2 in his UFC career. Ah, man,
I don't think Zabit's finished anybody in the UFC, which is the one
bro.
thing.
Anaconda choke, rear naked choke.
Okay.
Bro, when you're fucking jumping off the cage and kneeing people in the fucking face.
Okay, no. So the main concern about Zabit
The
was
only
the
one
cardio.
that
was the cardio.
he looked great against Kyle Bochniak when we were watching that fight. That was
He slowed down in the third round.
the last 30 seconds. They literally stood in front of each other, did not block any punches, just threw hooks nonstop. Do you not remember that?
Yes. I am OG Zabit team. Okay.
Hey, day one.
So I'm just picking little parts out of his game, which I see. I need to see a little bit of cardio.
Yeah,
Five.
oh my
That's
God,
why
so fucking.
That's why the
ridiculous.
cardio thing comes into effect.
So ridiculous. 6'1".
Yeah, that's insane. He's hard to Zabit.
Man, when he gets out there, he really looks like a beast.
I'm not gonna. His name is to be respected, okay?
Valentina Shevchenko versus
So
Nika
what were you
Montaño.
saying about her?
Dude, okay, so obviously,
She posts a lot on.
well, I look for pictures to use on the YouTube stream to go ahead and put some previews and whatnot of everyone, and there's a lot of interesting pictures of Valentina Shevchenko out there.
Like the Russians like to show it off.
A lot of interesting pictures.
Yeah.
When she tries, she's a looker. She looked pretty good.
Yeah, like she would look a lot better if she like smiled in one of the pictures.
Yeah, and fixed her hair. She don't give a fuck. That's why she wins fucking fights.
Yeah, but like her body is on point. Yeah.
She's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Nika Montaño ain't bad either. Not gonna lie. She ain't bad. Look at that picture right there. Let's put this up on the screen for all our people watching on YouTube. She ain't bad looking either. Listen. I mean,
again, okay, this is the one time this actually works. You didn't watch The Ultimate Fighter.
I actually did watch this one.
Did you?
The girls one, yeah.
I mean, she's not like.
Listen,
remember Rachel Ostovich was on that season.
I do remember. I was about to say she's no Rachel Ostovich, but this matchup is a lot better than Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. Just saying.
Oh, yep. You said it.
Just saying.
Now remember, Chris Cyborg is probably the most loved fighter in this household that we're in right now.
This is true. My daughters absolutely love her, and then she's also Team Clever Luciano. She trained with us quite a bit.
So we're gonna hear little footsteps coming down the stairs to fucking take you out.
Cyborg's fighting. Chris Cyborg's. Did you say something, Dad? Kadoosh. Valentina Shevchenko is like legit. We can all agree on that, right?
Yep.
She's like the best at 125. That's not holding the belt. We can all agree on that. She was one of the best at 135. Number 2 close fights against Amanda Nunes. And we got Nico Montano, who was on the Ultimate Fighter, won the show, and beat a pretty solid lineup of women. Like she beat the number 4 seed, the number 2 seed, I want to say like the number 6 seed, and then she beat Roxanne Modafferi in the finals, the number 1 seed. That is a good track record. None of those fights counted because they were on the show, but she still beat those women. I'm not gonna say easily, but it. I mean, she beat them. Yeah. The hardest fight was against Roxanne Modafferi. And also, I want to point out, Roxanne Modafferi looking way better now than she has in the past. She just won her last fight against Bob Harchank. I can't even say her last name. But those are all good wins. But Valentina Shevchenko's a different kind of athlete.
I don't disagree. I think Valentina's too tall of a hill to climb at this point.
Yeah.
She's a monster.
Well, here's the question, though. Like, I mean, going into the show, nobody knew anything about Nico Montano. And realistically, we don't know much about her now. Could it be
if she does win, it would be a really cool story.
It would be incredible.
Do I need to step in and actually have some factual information about how she fights?
Some factual information.
Okay, let's let the white guy educate us dumb foreigners here. Let's hear it.
Yeah, silly foreigners.
Since I'm white, I have a cable box in my house. I'm able to watch these things.
Because I pay for this legally, I know more than you guys.
I don't actually. I'm the one that probably streams.
Fucking king of streams anyway. Go ahead, give us some info. Give us the lowdown on Montano.
Montano is a good fighter.
Yes.
She's going to be in the top 5 ranked.
In the division?
Yes, in the division. The issue here is she's a grindy fighter.
Yep. Fair.
She's going 5 rounds against a fighter who just had 2 championship 5-round fights against a larger girl at 135.
A really fucking good girl at 135, too.
Amanda Nunes. So, Nico Montano was a man, or somebody that had like Jessica Andrade's power. I'd give her a chance to knock her out. She doesn't because of her grindy fighting style. I don't think she has any chance using her current fighting style to beat somebody like Shevchenko, who has no holes in her game.
Counter argument.
Has proven to go 5 rounds.
Counter argument.
And go ahead. Counter
argument. The first fight against Amanda Nunes, Valentina Shevchenko got beat up pretty fucking bad on the ground. Pretty bad.
Yes, you're right. But then what she do? She comes back
and looks better. Gets good, decent takedown defense.
Well, didn't she first fight Juliana Pena? Juliana Pena took her down. She armbarred that bitch.
I want you. Okay.
Juliana Pena just decided to go get
revisionist history, obviously. But if you look at the fight, go back and watch it. Yes, she did get the armbar finish. She snatched up the arm quick, but. Just telling you, what is that fucking noise? God damn it!
I'm putting on chapstick.
That's what it fucking sounded like. Anyway, look at the go back and watch that fight and watch the entire exchange on the mat. Okay. She snagged up the armbar. She got the W, which it's all that counts. Mm-hmm. But go back and watch the match and tell me that she's got good ground. I'm just throwing it out there, man. Okay. I'm just here to ask the questions and put some answers out there and fucking point some fucking fingers. That's all I'm here to do, man. That's all I'm here to do.
We all agree Valentina's gonna win.
I think so. I think we'd all.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm not even white. You can't use that voice with me.
Let's move on.
You have a damn voice.
Let's move on.
Hey guys.
Hey coach. Hey coach. Now,
Got that black belt money, coach.
got that black belt money. Ha 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 ha.
You got God damn it.
God damn it. Let's talk about what we're all here to talk about. Let's touch on the subject we're all here to talk about. Darren Till versus Tyron Woodley. One, are you fucking pumped for this matchup? Are you excited for it? Are you excited for Tyron Woodley to face someone like Till? The size, the striking, the whole thing. Are you buying into the Darren Till hype train about him being like the guy?
Time will tell.
Tyquil Woodley. Tyquil.
No, I mean,
are you pumped? Are you jacked? Do you think this is gonna be an interesting matchup? Is
I'm
this
not
too
pumped
soon?
I'm not pumped for your lame Colby Covington injections. Okay, like keep him out of this shit. He had his chance to fight. He took his fake belt to the White House.
Bro, the real belt automatically becomes a real belt as soon as it steps into the White House. They wouldn't let a fake belt in the White House. Come on, man. Okay. They might let fake hair and a fake tan in there, but they will not let a fake belt in there. Anyway.
Ooh.
Anyway.
You know, I bet you Colby Covington walked right through the metal detector with that thing on because it's plastic.
Wow.
And Colby Covington don't know a difference.
Wow. You're terrible. That's not true. Okay. Really though, you pumped? Do you guys think it's going to be a close matchup? Are you buying into the Darren Till hype train? Is what he has done and the talk that he's fucking talking, is it legit? Or is it all too soon?
So here's the thing. Tyron Woodley is a slow fighter. He's not the most exciting, but
he's
he
a
wins
spot fighter.
Right. Darren Till, I don't feel he's like that as much. So it makes a really interesting matchup on who's going to impose their style or will on the other person. Yeah. I think ultimately that's who's going to win.
I think Dan has some valid points, but also I think Dan.
Wow, that was the smuggest face I've ever seen.
Dan's a prisoner of the moment. Where for the past 2-3 years he's been fighting Woodley. Wonder Boy. I would like you to go back and watch his fight against Robbie Lawler. And tell me that's slow. Carlos Condit, slow. I mean, he gets out there and explodes like a fucking cannon.
Hey, man, you're only as good as your last fight.
This is what I mean about him being like a spot fighter.
Well, yeah,
like he's got his moments.
He's not going around like Tyron Woodley speed with Diego Sanchez pressure. He goes around.
Can you imagine how fucking terrifying that would be?
It'd be like
oh my god,
Tasmanian devil. But yeah, he picks his spots where he explodes. But when he
does find good openings, and he does put people down. Like every time he does get that opening, the timing with the explosion, the opening down, people go away. They go away, or they go down at least. I mean, we saw that with Wonder Boy. Till is way bigger though. Till
not than Wonder Boy, like
dude. Well, he's thicker.
Did you see the face off?
Yeah, man. Okay,
boys.
Till and
here's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and toss this picture up on the screen so everyone in the YouTube world can watch.
Must see.
And then go ahead and tell me. Come on, peer over my screen. No, this is the actual size difference in the. Wow.
See, well, you're not showing.
That is the actual size difference in the match.
What you're not showing is that Tyron Woodley has got a goddamn booty.
Yeah.
And some fucking legs on him. Like,
he's got a fucking turd cutter on him, dude, for sure.
That dude has a nice ass.
So everybody looks at how tall, but he's got a 74-inch reach. What does Darren Till have?
70,000.
4-inch reach.
Really?
Yeah. They both have the same reach.
But he fights long. I mean, listen, I'm not here to. I'm just saying, like, there's so many things in here that are coming into play. You know, we know that Tyron Woodley's got fucking explosive power. We know that he's got the takedown ability. But who is taking Darren Till down? I mean, granted, he's not fought guys that are taking him down at will. They're trying to put that game plan out there. But is it him stopping the takedowns or stifling them with the movement, or people just not wanting to take him down?
That's a good point.
There's
like,
so many
who's
things.
the last legitimate wrestler Till fought? You know, that's the wrestling is a very big factor in this one.
We know he could take a punch. I mean, we know he could take a punch.
I mean, these are all reasons why I'm putting my money down on Woodley, and I'm waiting for Ruben to verify how much he wants to spend.
He's my accountant. Go ahead and talk to this guy. And by my accountant, I mean my bank account too. So go ahead and go.
According to your diversified portfolio,
You're actually in debt. Fuck, it'll match my 200 credit score. Typical Mexican's credit score. Anyway, who do you have? I mean, you're over here
Woodley.
tooting your horn, talking about fucking Woodley. You don't see any danger with Till? You don't believe in any of the things that are going on?
No, I think it's to be a close fight. But like you guys were saying, who is? You guys just said this. What wrestler did Till fight? What this and what that? Look at fucking the guys Woodley's beat.
Best of the best.
The best of the best, and like he laid the fucking blueprint to beat. You can say whatever you want about the Wonder Boy fight. He has the only blueprint to beat him, and he used it.
Fair,
and then fucking
fair.
Till stole that blueprint.
Nah. I don't fucking care.
I don't
fucking care. I'm not scared of nobody.
You and Woodley just sparred for 2 matches. I wanted to go in there just more than spar.
Okay, I'm with the racist on this one. I actually think I do think Tyron's gonna take this.
What are the odds? Let's see what
The wrestling's
exactly even.
The wrestling's too much of a factor.
Dude, Darren Till, it's moving right now as we speak. Minus 110 for Darren Till, plus 103 for Tyron Woodley. It just literally moved.
Holy shit!
It is a close.
They heard our
match.
conversation.
Yep.
Wow.
They tuned in.
Man, this is
Tuned in.
it's gonna be close. I've got Till by knockout in the second round. He's gonna catch him. He's gonna catch him with a fucking straight right, wobble him. And he's gonna finish him off with a knee.
Straight
and then-
right.
Straight right.
Shows you what you.
Huh?
Just like a little jab.
Oh yeah, he's a southpaw. Sorry, bro. You're right. Tyron Woodley's fought like fucking 20 southpaws in the last.
Here's the thing. I agree with your point.
He's got a little jab. You're gonna hit him with a jab. Ruben, because he's a southpaw, he's gonna hit him with a jab.
I hate you so much.
What the fuck? Piece of shit. He's gonna hit him with a fucking straight left, put him down, and he's gonna follow up with a knee and then ground and pound.
Is this gonna be?
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna jump motherfucking ahead in here, Ruben. Is this gonna be foreshadowing 2 main events in a row? Straight left.
Straight left.
Is that gonna be the?
Yep. And they're gonna fucking all call Connor.
And Europe is just gonna fucking
the goat.
shut it down. It's gonna be done
The goat.
after these 2 pay-per-views. Europe's gonna shut it down.
The goat. And you know what's gonna happen after Conor McGregor wins the 155-pound belt? Darren Till is gonna defend it once against whoever, and then he's gonna move up to 185, take that belt, and then he's gonna move up to 205, and he's gonna be a 3-division champion.
Okay.
Calling it right now.
And Connor's gonna follow him up.
Hey,
like,
20
so Connor's gonna win the 155.
And he's gonna drop it to
Well,
Conor. Connor's gonna
Till's gonna vacate.
Connor's
They're just
go-
gonna keep going like. Is that gonna? Okay.
And then Conor will be the light heavyweight, and Till will be the heavyweight champion. Conor right now, bro.
We haven't seen a European domination since World War II.
Hey, 2019 is gonna be year of the Yaya. 2020 is year of the Till.
Ooh.
Okay.
2020. 20 Till. Oh! All joking aside, I do think Darren Till is going to win. And I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. And I think the pay-per-view and the event in general is well worth the money. I think so. And if you have tickets to the show, fucking good for you, man. You are in for a great show. This is Chicago level, guys.
It's not at all. Good Christ.
Haters going to hate.
Whatever.
Donald Cerrone was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Decent segue.
Yeah, right? Joe.
Just jump right in.
Donald Cerrone was on the Joe Rogan podcast 2 days ago? 3 days ago. No, last week. Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was on the show Friday, and man, there was a lot of things that were talked about on that show. Number one right off the bat. Don Cerrone no longer with Jackson Wink. He's leaving, moving back up to Colorado. A lot of stuff was said from both sides. Man, it's gonna be weird not having a Donald Cerrone Jackson Wink connection.
Dude, that's so weird. He's
super
been with
weird.
Jackson since the start, right?
Yeah, since way back fucking when, way back when. It's interesting. I mean, like, there's a lot of shit talking back and forth. Don Cerrone talking shit on Wink, saying that he's making it into like a fucking money pit, right? Or not a money pit. What is the term? Puppy mill. Right, just churning out fighters, doesn't even fucking care about shit. And then you've got Winklejohn over here talking shit on Donald Cerrone, saying that he's not a team player, this. And you got like mixed reaction by some fighters, like backing up Jackson Wink, and other guys not saying anything.
Venata backing up Cerrone. You got Diego Sanchez backing up Jack Wink.
Yep.
You got Leonard Garcia coming out, calling out Diego Sanchez to a bare knuckles boxing fight. Like there's been little ripples through the MMA world of this fucking shit.
Leonard Garcia. Oh my god, whatever happened to that guy? I saw him like in the audience of a pay-per-view show one day, and like he looked fucking. He looked what you would expect Leonard Garcia to look like when he's not fighting. Take it as you will.
Yeah. But I think the funny thing is like the previous podcast with Rogan, like the big thing was Rogan chewed tobacco on that one, and then this one, cave diving story and all that shit came out.
Dude, that story was insane.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Before we jump into the cave diving story, we can all agree, and just going off of what Cerrone said, this has nothing to do with Mike Perry, right? A lot of people are hating on him. A lot of people are hating on Mike Perry, but Cerrone said outright, this has nothing to do with Mike Perry.
People are obviously not watching The Ultimate Fighter. They don't know about Mike Perry. Sorry. No, like Mike, this is his deal. Like I think Mike Perry is like that kind of like dumb bro. Like I mean that in a good way. Like I love Mike Perry. Where it's like
we all love us some Mike Perry.
Like he was just punching the bags one time, and like he turned around. He's like, I want to fight that guy, and it just happened to be Donald Cerrone. Like that's how his brain works.
Yep.
He's like a reptile. He's like a goddamn computer. It's either a 1 or a 0. Like he's very simple.
It's either a 1 or a 0.
So do we know what camp Cerrone went to?
He's got his own, bad motherfucker ranch. It's gonna be tough, man. It's interesting. Listen, we know that we all like Mike Perry. We enjoy watching him fight. We like listening to him on the mic. He's an interesting character. He's one of those like MMA guys. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those guys that we kind of attach ourselves to. But he was always missing some technical aspect of the game. Him going to Jackson Week before we knew the whole Don Cerrone thing, him going to Jackson Week, I think we could all say they were pretty jacked because we were going to fill in that missing piece. You know, we were all kind of hoping for that. He's in there. He's going to look better, but he's going against one of the best. Like Don Cerrone, one of the best to never hold the belt. Plain and simple. Does he have enough? Is it Cerrone going down? Is Mike Perry coming up at the good time? Is him not having people in his corner and fucking being a BMF by himself and having Leonard Garcia hold mitts gonna hold him back? What are we doing? What's going on? What do you guys think? Who takes the match? Is it changing to the guard?
We're doing this now. Yeah, I think if Cerrone does, like he was saying on the podcast, like he gets thrown off when he gets shit talked to. If he gets in his emotional head, if he makes it personal. If none of that shit happens, and you hear this all the time too, like he's got his head into the fighting, not into the cave diving, not into the skydiving, not into this or that. If he's actually concentrating on fighting, I don't think
he steps into the matrix.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way that Perry. I mean, yeah, Perry's got a puncher's chance, but.
Either way, I think we're all pretty excited. I'm pretty pumped for it.
Cerrone's 1 and 4 in his last 5 fights.
No, name the fighters though. What are the name of the fighters?
Masvidal. He lost to Masvidal, lost to Lawler, lost to Till, beat Medeiros, and then lost to Leon.
Where's Rick Story?
Where's
Rick Story
from
there?
Europe.
Ooh.
Rick Story he beat Rick Story and then beat Matt Brown before he lost to George Masvidal.
Yeah, so it's not like
that record's looking pretty shitty right now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
I don't know. Regardless, Cowboy's one of like the all-time greats in my.
He's one of my favorites for sure.
Now this cave diving fucking story, he's a fucking madman. Like this guy, there's always stories about him going off and doing wild shit. But cave diving, fucking nearly dying, fucking seeing your life flash before your eyes.
I think the big thing was like you think that like, oh, I'm in this cave and I can see everything, and like from what he was describing, like
it sounded terrifying.
It's like getting shot into a cannon into space blindfolded.
Yeah,
like, he didn't like you're blind and you don't know where the fuck up and down.
Within like a fucking 100 square foot cube. There's like one rope that's gonna save you, and you don't even know what direction to fucking go.
He said at one point he just turned on the oxygen tank, so he would immediately just go up.
Yep.
And just smack into whatever's above him, and then like from there crawl along
It sounded
quote
like a
unquote
fucking
the
horror movie.
top, because that could be the bottom or the.
Yeah, it sounded like a fucking horror movie.
Yeah,
like legitimately, you could make a fucking movie out of that, and it would sell in the box office.
At that point, it's 100% mental strength. Like,
question: Do you think if you were in the same type of situation where you had 2 tanks of air,
oh, I'd be dead as fuck. I'd be dead.
You panic?
No question. Oh yeah.
What about you? I mean, obviously, we can't put ourselves in that situation because we just can't. I mean,
No,
we could,
I'd be
but
dead.
But do you think you'd be able to fucking do what he did?
No.
I mean, I would hope that if I had as much experience as he did in that situation, I could have. But the way he described it, like, you'd have to know like the intricacies of diving to actually figure out what's up and down.
Is this a come to Jesus moment for him to where he's gonna fucking stop?
No, he said he wasn't. And then like,
He legitimately thought he was gonna die so badly that he was gonna write stuff to his family on the whiteboard he had.
Some notepad.
Yeah,
First of all, what the fuck? You can write notepads underwater. Like,
that's how they
make that
communicate.
shit?
Yeah,
They make shit like that?
yeah.
I don't fucking know that.
So if I were him, I would just say, "Tell Marley I love him," and then I just
That's
take
his
off
cat.
my mask
That's his
and just
cat.
give up. That would be me.
Marley.
Like, no joke.
Hey, when you play Xbox Live with fucking Dan, Marley. That's all you hear every now and then. You were playing, talking about, and then all of a sudden, Marley, no Marley.
I love Marley so much. Oh my god.
I fucking don't even know Marley, and I love him. But guaranteed not as cool as my cat. No
Marley.
chance. Marley.
Marley's badass.
Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the cowboy. Hopefully he fucking survives from now until the day of the fight. He's one of the all-time greats. He's gonna put on a great show with Mike Perry. I'm super excited about it. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I think we're wrapping this up. We're kind of coming to the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. If you get a chance, the UFC has this new weekly TV show that they're pushing out there, but it's on YouTube. It's called McGregor Business or something like that. Or
McGregor. Come on now,
Show.
say it with
McGregor.
the...
McGregor.
McGregor.
McGregor. But it's very interesting. They're giving you like a behind the scenes looks on all the fights. They just did the episode 2 and they showed him renegotiating and talking about like contracts and press and media. Very insightful. I love the show. I mean, obviously I like watching anything that has to do with Conor. I love it. But this was actually very, very cool to see the behind the scenes on a lot of things that most of us don't get to see. You know, I've been around a lot of shit in the back end, but nothing at this magnitude. So this is very, very cool to me. If you get a chance, it's just on like YouTube or whatever, and it's free. So go watch it if you get a chance. 20 minutes an episode. Anything else for the people, Mr. Bauman?
Sunday's Queen City Grappling.
Oh, open night.
10 o'clock.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up, guys. Both of you. Appreciate it.
I got issues that are being fixed
With
among
steroids.
them roids.
With
So
steroids.
these are gonna be gone.
Mike's
And
going to be
looking
doing...
like Palhares here soon.
He's going to be doing nothing but neck cranks and fucking hammer
Yeah.
locks.
I'm gonna be fucking. Oh, these 30 pills they gave me are gonna make me fucking huge.
Guys, but make sure you stop by Queen City Grappling this Sunday. It'll be a lot of fun.
Dan, are you going?
Make sure you guys stop by.
Dan, anything for the people?
No.
All right, man. For Mike, for Dan, it's Ruben. This is Street Grappler 2, guys. We are out of here. Peace out.